some space as well. Fuck's sake. Lord of mercy. Yo, cool, 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 cool. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's kind of cool, bruh. It's kind of cool. All right, let's get content. Where's the live? See if we can find the feed. Yes, 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 yes. Yes, you heard correct. Beats, daytime flex. Yes, yes. Information correct. Cool hangout title. Theme music and everything. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Mm-hmm. Yes, yes. Daytime flex. Anthony Mackin, man, jam down. Yes, yes. So it's all intact so far. Yes, yes. KJM, big up beats. The more you post in the day, the less I work and the less value for money the government get. Taking back control. It's what it is, bro. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Big yourself up, man. Big up Afro Jam. Yeah, man. Daytime Flex. Or Audi or alias TT. What's up? Oh, you're the Audi TT crew, yeah? You're the are you so sunny there at Audi TT? I'm thinking of buying one actually. When did you get yours? Around So Sunny there? Because they got the Audi TT. I like that car, man. I like that car. My brethren used that one. I drove it. It's a nice car. It's a nice car. The TT. Mitch Media beats. Is Nawa Inoue a junkie? All fights in Japan. His fights haven't all been in Japan. He's fought in America. He's fought in Glasgow as well, actually. So if you're going to accuse him of being that, you'll have to accuse all the American fighters who've never fought out of America. Tank Davis has only fought once in the United Kingdom, outside America. Um, Errol Spence only fought once. Are they also junkies? I mean, we have to stop these one-sided narratives. Not really one fair on the Japanese one, on the Inoue one, is it? Not really fair. With the sleeve, Fury will be 25th, 5 stone by December the 20th. Yeah, of course he will. Of course he will. Especially if he's depressed, eating enough food. You know what I'm saying? Someone's going to have to stop him. Someone's going to have to stop him from eating food. Or he'll have to stop himself with amazing discipline, which he may not have. Or he may do. We'll soon see. We'll see, Tyson. We'll see what kind of discipline you have. You know what I mean? This is crunch time. First loss. Now it's getting tested. Now the discipline will be really tested. You see, the ill discipline. You know when it works? When you're young. Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna jump no rope today. I can't bother. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go bang 5 girls and then go back training morning. Yeah, you can do that when you're young. Yeah, you can do all that. You know what I mean? You can do that. Yeah. Roy Jones playing basketball and knocking people out and stuff. Yeah, that was then, Roy. That was then. Smoking country weed. Roy's the bun of country weed. You think we don't know, Roy? You think I don't know? Yeah. And Roy punch up people. Say, yeah, because like he's a freak of nature. You're young. Can't do it no more, Roy. Can't do that no more. It is what it is. Yeah. Yeah. It'll be tested now, Tyson. The discipline will be tested. Mental and physical. As you get Same with Wilder. A comeback now for Wilder will be tested severely. Will be tested severely. Yeah? It'll be a severe test of your character to come back now. Severe. I'm telling you. What, 35? Not on good form. Look at the Ngannou fight. You're going to fight this guy in December? All right, we'll go for it. And you can use sex yourself, you know what I mean? Like, man was getting clapped with them uppercuts, so we can't even just put it all on Tyson. Can't even just put it all on Tyson. Yeah. It's real now. It's real. All right. A few technical errors here, man. A few technical errors. All right. Big up, big up, big up, big up, big up, big up. Oh, that ULEZ shit. Take liberty. They mean, no, I tell you, man. Yeah, they don't want people to. Yeah, they don't want us to drive in London. They don't want us to drive. Yeah. They don't want us to drive. They don't want us to drive. Yeah, I mean. So I'm sick of driving the van. You know what I mean? Like, but see. Even I say I'm not a vanity person. That's just a vanity, isn't it? Yeah, let me drive something nice now. Nah, fuck it. Just stick with the van, man. Stick with the van. You know what I mean? The fucking van. That shit. Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Man, I want to pay the ULEV. Yeah. Get rid. Oh, you had one some time ago. Okay, yeah, all right. I hear you, Aldi. I hear you. 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 Anthony says there'll be no rematch. Not this year. Afro Jam. Americans get caught using drugs more than Japanese, both in and out of the ring. That's the thing. That's the thing. I mean, look at that Reynoso stable. Let's keep it real. Is it Julio Cesar Martinez? He just got popped the other day, and it's the second time he's got popped. Why is everyone having to go at Inoue? Oh, Inoue, this is. Why is Inoue? So if he gets popped, he gets popped. It's got nothing to do with him being Japanese. It's just be to do with him being a cheat. But he shouldn't be under no more suspicion than anyone. I'm not getting this. Where is that starting from? This like xenophobic bullshit. Yeah, let's just pick on a Japanese guy. What's that all about? What's that all about? It's just all side with Ryan, even though he could have killed Devin in the ring. What's all that about? Fucking hell. Jerome, what's good? Afro Jam, the 21 unanswered punches need some serious comfort food. That's what it might take. And the reason I'm saying, I'm not picking on him, he said it himself. Yeah? All he's got to do is look at food and he'll put weight on straight away. He said that himself a few years back. That's where I'm getting that from. You know what I mean? Where other people, you know what I mean? Like, they seem to eat everything and they stay, you know, them motherfuckers eat everything and stay shredded. Them fucking motherfuckers, you born with them sick looking genetics, bro. You know what I mean? High metabolism. What do they call it? Is it metabolism? Yeah, high metabolism. Yeah. Can't stand you, motherfuckers. Yeah. KJM, does anyone think a rematch for Undisputed is the most pointless endeavor to ever be put in place? Well, it's a rematch clause, so, you know, we got to be fair. Like, you got to let Tyson try and get back. Although, I doubt there'll be 4 belts on the line. Yeah, it's a lot of money, man. Like, this ULEZ flipping, it's a lot of money. What year is the car has to be registered again with the ULEZ? Crazy, man. Well, anyone could create a sanctioning belt, Audi. But I appreciate the super chat. Yeah, yeah, Turkey could. Well, he has got his own. It's not. It's a belt. It's more. It's just as valid as any of the other belts. He put up the money for the fight, didn't he? That undisputed belt that Usyk has. Not that he's going to do that anyway. That, I mean, he bought into one of the sanctioning bodies already. Was it the WBA? He bought in, but basically bought them up. He bought them up. So you're going to see their company emblem on a lot of on most of their events. You're going to see that emblem where the WBA post up. Yeah. Appreciate the super chat. Big yourself up. Long way from home. I know Sunderland got proper beaches. Says Afro Jam. Anthony Mackin says, me too. I can't stand those people who can eat as much as they want and never put on weight. I can't relate to Fury in that. I said, yeah. It's the genetic lottery, Anthony. That's what it is, isn't it? It's the genetic lottery. Afro Jam has heard the Newcastle South Shields. The roads are a shambles. KJM says South Shields is a good chippy though, at least worth a visit. Now I don't want to stereotype that area, but they used to cook up the chocolate bars in batter, innit? Do you remember? Like it was in that area because I used to watch the news bulletins, right? They used to fry the chocolate bars, Mars bar, Marathon, whatever bar you wanted. They would cook it in batter. My friend had it. He said it tastes nice. I said, you ate fried a Mars bar fried in batter. Yeah, it's good. It probably is. Probably is. Probably really is. Yeah. Nice little heart attack though. Nice little heart attack. Kraft. He says day 24 celebrating Fury loss. It is what it is, Tyson. It is what it is, mate. You know what I mean? They're celebrating. Nothing you can do about it. You know what I mean? Nothing you can do. I tell you what, though. I got to give him his due. It was in losing I realized that, yeah, hey, listen, this dude got some skills, you know. Them couple of rounds he took from Usyk, this dude got some skills. And like, if he can maintain that over a long period against Joshua, like, I'm got to be kind of scared for the fight a little. I'm not gonna lie, but I don't think he can maintain it for 12 against Joshua. You know what I mean? I think Joshua will be more consistent with what he does. Fury will look, like an elite boxer in the rounds he does win. But hey, that's a serious fight, man. Hey, he's got some skills. Fury got some skills. Fury got some skills. Can't lie. Can't lie. Big up. What we got, man? What we got? 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 Lee, the bald guy. What's up, Lee? Actual facts. What's up? Laughing out loud. True Geordie. He hates Tyson Fury. With Tyson Fury hating him. Anthony Mackin is a fried Mars bar. Yeah, they used to fry the chocolates in batter. You know what I mean? Put it in batter, just like the fish. You know what I mean? And put that in batter. Boy. Nah, it works. It might have been Scotland, but they're doing it in the northeast as well. Yeah, they were doing it in the northeast. They were doing it in the northeast. Definitely doing it in the northeast. Where I saw it, it was in the northeast. They were doing it in the northeast. KJM, they do fried pizza slices as well in Scotland. So what? You get pizza and put that in batter. Oh, that's just asking. That's just asking for the cardiac arrest supreme. Fred, take a pizza in there and put that in batter. Probably tastes nice. All that shit probably tastes nice though, but flipping hell. Whoa. Damn. Wow. 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 That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Pizza in batter. Hayam, he says he's one of those people who can eat anything and can't gain weight. Afro Jam. You know what Fury could be? Yeah, we did. Lee the Bull guy. He's from Watford. Our local chippy, the Viking, do battered Mars bar Snickers. They would batter your trainers if you paid them. Oh, no. Yeah, yeah. They're fry the trainers. Oh, they still do them now? Where's the club we used to go in? Paradise Lost. Is that still there? Let me Google it. Paradise Lost. We used to go all the way out Watford to Paradise Lost. I don't know why. Thinking about it now, it was okay. It wasn't that great a club. Paradise Lost. See if it's still got it. Watford. Right. Saying memories of Paradise Lost. Okay, so they got old pictures of it. Yeah. Okay, and Chicago Rock Cafe, 1992. I don't remember that. Damn. When did Paradise Lost open in Watford? Oh, it opened in 85. Probably about then, yeah. Cause I think we probably went near that time there when it opened, but maybe a bit after that. Maybe a bit after that. Watford. Audi alias. How the F does chocolate not melt when fried? Well, when it's all battered, isn't it? Like when it goes into the fryer, it don't take long to fry, does it? It doesn't take long to fry. So I don't know how they do it. You batter it, put it in the deep fryer, and it will soon fry up. It will soon all fry up in it. You know what I'm saying? Wow. I don't know how they did it, Audi. I ain't got a clue. Red or dead, like and subscribe. Agreed. You heard the man. Like and subscribe. Hit the like button. Wizard Sleep says the Fury and Wilder shit show is over. It's over. Over. Yeah. The masquerade is over. Over. Yeah, the shit. You're right, you know. You know, yeah. No one can beat Wilder except me. He want to knock out everybody. Yeah. That one aged like what was the old milk we used to drink? Unigate. That aged like the Unigate milk, bruh. Unigate gold top milk. No pasteurization. That one aged, Fury. It aged quickly. Very quickly. Afrojam, Scotland invented fried chicken. So them traditions got deep roots. Oh, I didn't realize that. I didn't realize that. I can believe that. See, most people would have said America. Fried chicken started so it started in Scotland. Ah, interesting. Interesting. Damn. Fury had won, said Kraft. We would never hear the end of it. He said, thank fuck for Usyk. That's the problem. See, with me, right, it wasn't so much Fury winning. It was exactly what you said. He would have, like, held everyone to ransom. Right. I mean, because I won, I'm gonna take 10 years off because it would take 10 years for anyone to catch up to be as good as me. He would have done shit like that. That's why we wanted Usyk to win. Let's be honest. And not be, see, people are gonna think you guys hate Fury. No, it's not hating Fury. Fury was putting horrible demands on the game when he was undefeated that he can't put on the game no more. It's as simple as that. Horrible demands. That's all. Nothing personal, Tyson. Nothing personal. Horrible demands. All right. Okay. Don't want to get strike on people's content. Is my feed up there? It should be. I did put it in. I can't see it on Twitter. Who's gonna win out of Fisher and Babbage? Who you got? Anyone think that Fisher can stop the Babbage can stop the Fisher maybe hype train in your opinion? They do fried ice cream too. It's pretty good to be fair, says Kraft. Okay, fried ice cream. Interesting. Interesting. Afro Jam. Watford got some good spots still. Don't know why Watford. Anthony Joshua has another fight in Vicarage Road. Man, I mean, AJ ain't claiming Watford no more. AJ's claiming, I mean, North Wheezy, bro. I mean, you know what I'm saying? Where's AJ? Where is he again? He's gold is green, isn't it? Gold is green. Anthony Mackin said Fury went up in his estimation after the fight. I thought he would wilt after he got put down, but he toughed it out. Yeah, he did. He did. Audi says, Beats, does Dubois deserve his chance versus AJ? Channels like Boxing Bros making excuses for Big Pharmacy and Hergovich saying neither was ready for a fight. Well, what sense does that make? So what should Daniel do? Should he go around and supervise their camps to make sure they're fit enough to fight him? I'll tell you what, man. Channels can say what they want, yeah. But like some of the takes on boxing are just like really stupid. Really stupid. You know what I mean? So if they beat Daniel, what would they be saying then? They've called him Daniel some hype job. Look, I don't think Daniel is going to beat AJ, but if you can get a shot, and to be honest, like AJ can select who he wants to fight. If they're not going to put a strap, the IBF strap, up there for September the 21st, then he can just fight who he wants. He could pick Zhang, he could pick Dubois, he could pick Parker again, or whoever he wants. Wherever he wants. But it's got to be, a fighter perhaps out of them three. Who else? I reckon a Cabello could be worthy of a fight. Them fights. Yeah, them fights. Big up Mr. S. Salute. Afternoon flex. Yes. Afro Jam said, don't hate us on us slim eaters, greedy belly, but nothing to show for it. Lee said the Paradise Lost franchise shut down. Went from Oceana to Destiny and then Prism, which is now shut. Okay. Afro Jab says Oceana was his time. Yeah. Oh, Prism used to host some white collar boxing events. Okay. I never managed to get round to Oceana. Rob the old mongoose, he says, I don't know if he's made it error. He says, Don Charles is no underrated as a trainer, or so underrated, he could have been. Yeah. Chiquitos used to be do fried ice cream. Where's Chiquitos, man? Rob the old mongoose. He's in the minority that said Hay would have ironed Fury out if they would have fought. He's like it's a different Fury, not as an advanced version of Fury. Hay definitely got explosive power, but it's hard to say. Like if Fury was able to settle into the fight and get behind that jab, I think it would be very hard for David Hay. I think it would be very difficult. I mean, Vlad just beat David Hay on a jab, innit? He just poked him up with a jab, just poked him with a jab, and David was beaten. David couldn't get past the jab. Yeah. Oh, AJ's in talks to get shares in Watford Football Club. No idea why he's not fought at Vicarage Road yet, especially as Elton John even performed there. And no way AJ got a bigger fan base. Ah, yeah. Well, you never know. 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 Could happen. Here we go. Here we go. Come on. You never know. It could happen. Anthony, where's the Fury fans, though? They're hiding, mate. They've gone to ground. Anthony Mackin said, yes, Scotland invented fried chicken, but the African slaves in America took it to another level with the spices and herbs. Well, what were the Scots doing? This fried the chicken with the feathers still on it. Oh, dear. All right, they're saying the Vicarage Road tickets could be cheaper than Wembley. Spurs, Afrojack. It could be, but then again, Wembley is Wembley is expensive. Wembley is expensive. It is expensive. That's why a lot of the events in England head over to the Millennium because Wembley can be very expensive. Audi says Deontay is like a dunce kid in the class, disrupted by shouting. Anthony, not mincing words, he says, I hate Fury personally. I hate Fury personally. He wants to see Fury versus Shang. He wants to see if the Chinaman can put him out too. You know, hey, listen, Shang have a good chance of knocking Fury out. Oh, Wilder versus White, Battle of the Bones, says Anthony. Yeah. Oh, hi, you got Fisher, yeah? You think Johnny Fisher can beat Babich? Anthony says Babich ain't got the answers to take him into deep waters. Ooh. Let me have a look at the poll. That's what I want to do. I've done a poll today. Let's see the results. The poll is on Bakole versus Jared. I got a feeling Bakole is still in the lead. Wow, why it's like flipping now? What has happened, bruh? Why do y'all believe in this kid? He was supposed to be, like that dude a little while ago. But now, Sorry about that, people. Sorry about that. It got a little technical there. It got a little technical. Right, settings. Oh, why does it keep doing? All right, let's keep locking myself out for some reason. Keep looking myself out. Right, let's not do it again. Done it once, don't do it again. 79 to 21%. Can someone explain that? Lee the Bull guy. He says Bakole versus Anderson. I think Bakole wipes the floor with Anderson. He looks so shook against Charles Martin. How will he cope with the tank that's Bakole coming at him? Wow. The best pair yet. The West Africans and Scots were the first to make fried chicken different kinds, but the first documented, so I believe. Audi says AJ would have to make friends with Crocodile Rock at Watford. What is Crocodile Rock? Wizards Lee says, you know Frank Martin is limited tanks fighting him. What's up? Leo from the AT Vega. What's up, man? Bono A. Davis has gone quiet since his boy got done. Oh, Gareth, yeah. Yeah. Haven't heard nothing from Tyson. Nothing at all. Nothing. John Fury, heard nothing. The only Fury that spoke is Peter and Huey. They said a little bit on it. Okay. Crafty says Bakole is a monster these days. KO in 6. Wow. Damn, Jared. You fell off big time, bro. Here's the poll here anyway, if anyone wants to contribute. The poll. If this was okay, be honest though, right? If this poll was put up or this match was made before the Charles Martin fight. It's all right. They're not coming for me. Yeah, they ain't coming for me. Who would you pick? If this poll and this fight was made before the Charles Martin fight, who would you pick? Would you still be picking Bakole at the rate he's being picked in? I mean, 79 to 21. How many votes? See how many votes. 336 votes, and this is 3 hours ago. 336 votes. That's quite wide, people. And it's not going to change. That's quite wide. Why is it so wide? Are we basing this on the Charles Martin fight? And if so, is it fair? Pokey's Live is saying if this was before the Charles Martin fight, he would still pick Bakole. Okay. Pokey's Live says Anderson doesn't live with Takam. Joseph, he says it looks like Fabio is on his way to Queensbury. So we've been hearing. Fabio's on his way to Queensbury. Yeah. That's just so he doesn't miss out on no opportunities over Saudi, isn't it? You know what I'm saying? Getting with Frank, innit? Yeah. See, if you're a free agent, see, people brag about free agent, but if you're a free agent, yeah, why would Frank or Eddie prioritize you over fighters they have signed to go over and get the bag in Saudi Arabia? See, if you're going to be a free agent, you've got to be very clever and know what the benefits are and what the shortfall is. You got to know what you're doing. Got to know what you're doing. Wizard Sleeve, he says, Anderson is yet another US hype job. Ooh, a US hype job. Is that fair? A US hype job. Ooh, wow, that's big. Jazz Funk, he's got Bakole, Anderson, a hype job. All right. Well, we're gonna do another. How long are we gonna do? We'll see. I mean, I'd like to get some opinions. If you guys want to share your opinions on that fight or anything else. Jazz Funk has not been impressed with Anderson from day one. Has he got any standout performances against lower tier competition? Isn't it? That's what it is. You know what I mean? The beauty of the pencil. Greetings, Beats. There seems to be an impression that AJ is trying to swerve the Dubois fight. I wonder why people hold that view. I don't know, man. AJ has to accept his load. Yeah. There's lots of people who say AJ isn't shit. He's a really good fighter. But there's so much expectation on him if that's the case. And he's got to deal with that dynamic and understand, you know what I mean? This is how it's going to be. You know what I mean? I just don't see any way AJ is afraid of Daniel Dubois. I don't see it. I mean, defensively, Daniel can't cope with AJ. It's the worst style matchup for him defensively. It's the worst. It's the worst. Like Daniel will have to be able to absorb them shots because he's going to get hit. Anyone thinks that AJ is not going to hit this guy really hard, right? Harder than Hrgovic, yeah? And AJ's conditioning is way better than Hrgovic's. Way better. Hrgovic's conditioning is some of the worst I've seen at this level. I was shocked the way he crumbled under that assault. He took some good shots, but his conditioning was absolutely shocking. You have a few good, you know what it was? He said, oh, look, I'm landing. And then when he realized that Daniel wasn't going anywhere, his conditioning just packed up. It packed up. You know? Beauty of the Pencil said, spot on Beats. Big up the beauty of the pencil. Yeah. Afro Jam, being 300 pounds, Bakole will not have stamina. He better have lost some of that. I don't know about that. Bakole throw punches for. I don't know about that. Yeah. Jazz Funk, he says, AJ beats Triple D. Very poor defense, and he likes Triple D. AJ by KO. Yeah, I see AJ knocking him out. I see AJ knocking him out. You know what I mean? You give it a go, though. Anthony Mackin, he says, Hrgovic is flipping lazy, like most bullies. Once you give him some resistance, he backs off. Yeah, you give Hrgovic a bit of resistance. Like, it was ridiculous. First test he's has in a pro, and he just crumbled. Well, the Zhang fight was a test. But one of the few tests he's had as a pro, he just crumbled. He crumbled. So, who said about Bakole's weight? Afrojack. Let's go back to that. If Jared does make Bakole throw more punches than what a 300-pound would want to throw, have to use his legs more often than a 300-pound man will want to use his legs, could Jared not get Bakole late, perhaps? Because 300 pounds is a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight. It's a lot of weight to carry. Afro Jam says Bakole is normally 270. It's still a big, big man. Lee the Bull guy. He's got Billy Smith this weekend against Riakpo. We'll get back to that one, Lee. We'll get back to that one. We'll get back to that one. It's gone under the radar a bit. It's a really good fight as well, hasn't it? Anthony says Riakpo with Madonna is making me nervous. Hi, he said we are going for Jared. To hell with Martin Bakole. Social Joy says Bakole loves his size. I think Bakole prefers to fight big. You know what I mean? He's more comfortable big. He's more comfortable big. Afro Jam is Riakpo in the right mind frame. He is Donna's new side piece. Madonna. We'll see, innit? We'll see. We'll see. We'll see. Yeah, man. Let's go, people. Let's go. Boxing break. Who's taking the Euro? What, the championships? I don't know. That I don't know. I haven't studied the form guide on that at all. Daniel Cole, he says, Bakole looks out of shape all the time, but has deceptively fast hands. If Jared Anderson can't beat Martin Bakole, I'm not saying he's done, but Top Rank will have to reappraise what value they put on him to be a potential champion, surely. All right, a few interesting comments here. Rob the Old Mongoose, he thinks Riakpo will stop Billy Smith late. All right. It's at Crystal Palace. Home advantage to Richard. Chris couldn't duck a punch, couldn't duck a punch against Masternak last time out. Couldn't duck for the life of him. He got hit with so many clean shots. How he won that fight? I don't know how he won it. He caught Masternak with a body shot, they said, and Masternak quit. I'll be honest with you, and this is without making no accusation. That fight looked dodgy. That fight looked really dodgy. Chris Billy Smith versus Masternak looked dodgy. Our Skyers, before people start planning the future Zhang and Triple D fights, let's wait for all the VADA results to come in. Yeah, you got the eyes emoji as well. Why, you got someone under suspicion, Skyers? You got a suspicion. Say it ain't so. Boy. Has anyone popped from Riyadh season? No one's popped yet, have they? Daniel Cole Hernandez, he says he's got Bakole stopping Jared. He doesn't think Sugar Hill is the problem solver for him. Wait there. Sugar Hill and Jared Anderson, since when? Since when? I didn't know that pairing happened. I didn't know. Sugar Hill and Jared Anderson. coming up for, like, this is a big fight for Jared. Takes a little time to blood in the trainer boxer relationship. You know what Jay-Z says? You can't. Let's see. I didn't know he was with Sugar Hill. How good is Sugar Hill? Rob the old mongoose. Denmark are 4-1 to win the England group. Yeah, he gave Yoker a beating, didn't he? Gave Yoker a beating, Daniel. Yeah. Leader ball guy. Richard's face when Smith said he bottled the Opataya fight was priceless. You could tell that hurt Richard. Yeah, but, you know, Richard can get hurt. He was hurt. Yeah. That was the only thing that got to him, is that comment there. And Billiam didn't even press it. But the truth is, you pulled out of the purse bid on the day of the purse bid and said there were other circumstances. Well, what are they? He didn't say what the circumstances were. I mean, what's this big secret that you can't say? Come on, stop it. I know you got stabbed up in Aylesbury, yeah, but flipping, the way people talk about London, bruh, like it's flipping Vietnam. All my friends are dead or in jail. Not all of them, Richard. Jam down. If Bakole is up for the fight, then Anderson has no chance. Yeah, he's going to be up for it, Jam down. He's going to be up for it. Audi, he says, Bakole stops Anderson late on cuts and closes eye. Daniel, he says, Masternak got the brown envelope between rounds. It was dodgy. It was dodgy. It was very dodgy. I don't care if nobody says it's any different. It looked dodgy. Afro jab. Don't know if the body shot was the real cause of that stoppage. It's dodgy. It was dodgy. I watched that fight live and I was like, yeah. I don't know. Something don't look right. Something don't look right, that fight. That's all I can say. Something didn't look right. Right. Big yourself up, people. Big yourself up. How long we got? How long we did? How long we got? Right. New layout. What's it doing? And media slot. No. Exit full screen. All right, it's starting to mess with me now. It's not good. That's not good. Trying to get my screen back to normal size. All right, it's not doing it. So Wizard Sleeve, he says the big secret is he shit it. Hey, if the evidence points to that, that's where I'm going with it. At the time, I said he didn't want no smoke, and I stand by that. This big conspiracy. Oh, there are other circumstances. Well, what were they then? What were they? Not exactly flipping like flipping CIA. What is it? Or MI5? What is it, Richard? Well, if you tell everyone the national security of the country is going to be under threat, come on, man. What was it then? Well, why did you take the fight? Why didn't you take it? No, come on, man. You ducked. You ducked. Duck. You quacked out, Richard. You quacked. Quacked. The beauty of the pencil says, thank for the timely stream. I can listen while doing some work. Keep up the good work, beats. Respect. Big up. Big yourself up. Appreciate the super chat. Always appreciated. Hit the like button, people. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Hit the like. Rob the old mongoose. He says, man, thinking the last 40 years or so how different fighters' records would be now if fights were 15 rounds and not 12. Yeah. Well, I don't think about it now because it's been so long since the 15-round era. Like flipping, talking nearly 30. No, not 30. It's probably 40 years, like you say there. 40 years. Social Joint says, well, Boxer pulled out. I'm sure Richard was game for the payday. Bullshit. He was game. Let's stop it. Stop it. He didn't complain. He backed out. Listen. Okay, if that's what you're saying, explain then, Social Joints, what happened. They're complaining, oh, this, that. You pulled out on the date of the purse bid. There's no way he could say he was game for it. No way. Mark Remington, he says, Ninja Man. Murder them. Tell the fucking we are go. Ninja Man. Gun pan teeth. What did he say about his son, his homosexual son? Yeah, but you can't disregard your son. He's your blood. And of my blood. Him having blood, I may have my blood. I was in tears. I was in absolute tears, man. Ninja Man. Oh, man. Big up Anthony Mackin for the super chat. He said he's got CBS beating Reactor too. But on points, I might be wrong, but I think it will be a blood and guts fight. I'm picking Reactor. He's did it once, and Chris's defense in the last fight. I'm picking Reactor. I'm picking Richard Reactor. I'm picking Richard. There's no way I'm picking Chris Billingsmith after that last fight. No way. Afro Jab says Mary versus Anderson was very dodgy too. He only let his hands fly in the last round, and Bakole was all over the gaff. Bakole, like Mary. Okay, I saw the Mary fight. Yeah, he didn't know how to open that guy up at all. Anthony says boxer robbery incoming. Who's going to get robbed? Daniel says Jared makes too many fundamental mistakes. He constantly bringing his feet together, and that lean back he done will get hurt badly against Bakole. Yeah, he also loads up too much as well because he's not a natural puncher like he gives that impression he is. He loads up too much. He loads up way too much. Yeah, I agree. He looked like he disinterested. He did, like you say, he didn't put the punches together. I agree. Afro Jab. He already got beaten and he doesn't look much better than them days. Cruiserweight division has gotten weaker, that's all. Look, man. Shane had a little game plan for CBS to beat Lawrence. Lawrence, a former charge of Shane. They sparred endless rounds together. Shane knew everything about him. So I'm not. Look, done very well to win the title, but they was in the right place at the right time. That could be argued. That could be argued. Daniel Cole, he said he thinks Richard Riakporhe stopped CBS to the body. I'm actually looking forward to it, you know. I haven't got a link to it, though, because I haven't got Sky. Oh, I thought you meant Anderson Afro Jam. Yeah. I'm not sure if Anderson could take a punch. Rob the old mongoose says Ben Shalom is the pull-out king. Ain't getting no woman up and duff. Yeah, he's the original pull-out method, bro. Original pull-out method. You know what I mean? Anthony, Riakporhe will get robbed unless he scores 2 or more knockdowns. Oof. Wow. But I don't think they're going to rob him in Crystal Palace. Boy, you hope that Ellsbury firm he talks about ain't there. You know what I mean? The way he makes it sound is do or die. It's do or die up there, bro. Don't worry, I know South London. I know a bit of Southern Lighting myself. You know what I mean? I know a bit. No, I know a bit about it. But the way Richard talks is like flipping the hardest place in the world to live. Gosh. A robbery. We hope it's not a robbery. Afro Jam. The referee was a big factor. That referee made sure a Coley couldn't hug. Went exactly to plan. I saw it coming. I pointed out what the tactics could be, what they needed to do. And I wasn't sure if they'd do it. But, they've done it to perfection, bro. They've done it to perfection. You know what I mean? Like, Billiam Smith pointed it to the referee. And Shane played a blinder. Shane McGuigan played a blinder. Yeah? Played a blinder. Yeah, it was scary because, look, Anthony, I know it's rough out there, Peckham, because he chose to be in the mix of it. He's acting like, it just happened to me. Yeah, shit can happen to regular kids walking about, just like it can in fucking Totty or anywhere else. Yeah, Murder Mile Hackney. But let's keep it real, yeah? The grime artists out here who spit all the shotting and gun stories make London out to be a way worse place than what it is. Yeah? If as much guns were busting in some of them grime songs, right? Who'd be able to live here? How come there's no more gun crimes recorded than what we hear in the records? Yeah, he did choose to walk with them. He chose to walk with roadies. Yeah, listen, if you walk with roadies anywhere, all you're going to see is grim shit. Craziness, man. Star Fox's knife crime has took over, laughing out loud. Yeah, hey, listen, man. London, if you come to, I'm telling you outside of here, if you come to London looking for issues, you'll get them quickly. You will get them quickly, right? But if you're just doing your own thing, it's probably not worse than most areas around the world. Social Joy says there was a shooting the other day. 9-year-old got hit with a stray. Tottenham sides. Yeah, it can get mad. So, of course, like Tottenham. Listen, there was a drive-by up Hackney the other day. Drive-by shooting. Like, what the hell? Yeah. Look, I mean, London's a shithole, man. Look, London is a shithole. Afro Jam says Chamberlain is from South too. Yeah, he's from Brooklyn, isn't it? He stays wearing the R.I.P. perm shirts. He still didn't get into anywhere near as much fuckeries. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, what, the 9-year-old shooting was in Hackney, yeah? Not Tottenham. Same area. Hackney, I mean, like, listen, we're interjoined. Our boroughs are interjoined. You know what I mean? Oh, that was to do with Kurds and Turks. Hey, it don't matter if Kurds, Turks, Muslims, or blacks. It's violence on the street. It's violence on the street. Yeah? Road life. Yeah, road life ain't a joke. Road life has never been a joke. We all know that. Everyone knows that road life in London is not a joke. We all know that. No one's in denial about that. No one's in denial. No one's in denial. I don't think. I mean, I know none of you are in denial. It's serious. It's serious out there. Yeah, you go up, you know, up Pecky. Yeah, like you see, they say Brixton is what's the name, regentrified. But listen, this man's still getting chefed up in Brixton. Listen, I was on the bus a few years back. I had to be on the bus, right? And I heard the man talking about his brethren getting chefed up in Brixton, getting cut up and robbed. Man getting cut up and robbed. That gentrified. But what it is, people just get on with what they're doing, innit? You get on with what you don't get involved in that. If you're not involved, then your chances of getting caught up are less. Bloody hell, man. Just madness, isn't it? Madness, bro. The beauty of the pencil said London has become something else, had to move the family out of there. Done the right thing. Yeah. Afro Jam said North and East roll together. Hey, listen. When I was in my 20s, yeah, my crew came from Tottenham man and Hackney man. So if there's any, there might be beef now, but I mean, like, we all used to roll together. We all used to roll together. And when I say crew, like partying and going to hip hop clubs and stuff like that. Not crew like, I mean, whatever. But some of them were street men. Yeah, there were some street dudes. There were a lot of street dudes, but yeah. Lower Clapton, the feds block of mad roads had to detour. Okay. Yeah. Afro Jam said in Northwest, it's been popping big time. Everywhere. It's everywhere. Like, I tell you what, man. Tottenham has got some horrible spots. You know what I mean? Like, the place where the couple whorehouses is, man, listen. Some man, if you walk up there at certain areas, like up near West Green Road, where the whorehouses are at certain times, you're going to get jacked. You're going to get robbed. They're going to rob you. So, yeah, it is actually disturbing. It's disturbing. It's disturbing. And when I laugh like that, it's not because it's funny. It's desensitivity. Growing up from a kid. That's all it is. That's what I realized. It's Stockholm syndrome. Shit. You know what I mean? Fucking sick. Let's get back on the boxing, man. Fucking sick. Even in Edgeware, someone's saying that if someone got kicked in Edgeware? How do you get shot in Edgeware? Social joins, daytime ends is not the same as nighttime. Yeah, very true. Very true. Very true. Very true. In Bath and Devon, stop it, bro, Anthony. No one got stabbed in Devon. In Bath and Devon. Probably. Probably. Lee the Bull guy, he blames it all on Kendrick. He smashed Drake and caused the riptide of violent Drake fans. They're not like us. People get in midsummer night's dreams. Devon, how can you get Joke up in thing? Yeah. Daniel laughed at West Green Road. He knows it. Daniel know West Green Road. Yeah. Daniel, he's from Seaford Road side, and there's always been robberies going on around that side. Yeah. Afro Jam. Brum is even worse than Lump. Brum is grim. Brum is grim, bro. Brum is grim. See, that's the thing, man. Like, if you listen to some of the media, they put it down to the black area. Oh, the black areas. Listen, there's worse areas than Brum, you know. I think like Walsall ain't too far. Well, you go live around Walsall. No, bro. No. I'm not living around there. Everything just boarded up. Ghost towns. No money in the area. No flipping regeneration at all. Crazy. Anthony saw it on the news somewhere. Yeah, I believe. You see what it is, yeah? Even in them areas where they didn't have high crime rates previously, right? The drugs they're taking now, like meth, there's lots of meth heads, you know what I mean? Craziness now. Pure crazy. Like, remember when Prince Harry was marrying Meghan, yeah? Was that in Windsor? It was in Windsor, right? Before I carry on, correct me if I'm wrong or right. It was in Windsor, wasn't it? Daniel said he moved to Wembley years ago and he got robbed at knife point after living in Tottenham all his life. I never got into anything, but when I leave, I'm in trouble. Wow, that's crazy. That's crazy. That is crazy. Afro Jam, there's a lot of Kurds beefing. Yep, Kurds and I'm not gonna like Somalians get into a lot of shit as well, right? And listen, I remember the Somalian community didn't have nothing to do with road at all. Nothing. But everything's changed. Yeah, the Kurds, yeah, a lot of beef, political situations back home. Mr. S says Walsall is worse than Handsworth and Aston. Walsall horrible, bro. Walsall is horrible, and listen, that's a white area. So for they say thing, them areas are flipping horrible, bro. Middlesbrough, like I'm not. Someone might say, don't say that about. But I saw a program on Middlesbrough the other year. I said, that's not England. He's like, England, yeah? Like, flipping up. Like, everything boarded up. It looked depressing. It looked depressing, bro. Social Joy says, yeah, a lot of towns emptying out. Economy's a mess. No shops opening. Yeah. Afro Jam. Wembley is quite shit. It's just they built all that new stuff next to the stadium. It's like Tottenham. They've got that fancy, one of the fanciest stadiums in the world. But a couple of yards behind, you're in Northumberland Park. You're in the hood, and like, you know what I mean? In dangerous areas. Yeah. Madness. Yeah, Wembley is a bit of a shithole. It's a bit of a, they've got some nice places, but it's still a bit of a shithole. Still a bit of a shithole. You know what I mean? I had to bring my friend back to earth on that because he's up there. Yeah, nice area. Yeah, it's not nice as you say. It's still a bit. It's London, bro. It's North London. It's still a bit shit. Still a bit shit. He said, yeah, it is. Still a bit shit. He's in a nice part. He's in a nice part. Star Fox. I'm sure there's a big police facility in Edgware. Probably gone wrong. Yeah. Edgware, man. Oh, you need Wembley Stadium, Daniel. Oh, so it's probably a bit more like away from like the grit. Yeah, cause like yeah. It's a bit more centralized, Wembley Stadium. Afro Jam. Wembley is in the middle of Northwest next to Neasden and Stonebridge. Say no more. Say no more. Neasden and Stonebridge. Say no more. Say no more. I don't know about it. I ain't been Stonebridge is a horrible area. Stonebridge is fucking horrible. Stonebridge niggas are horrible, bro. Stonebridge niggas are some miserable motherfuckers, bro. I mean, crazy. Crazy. Philip Asner, yeah, good, nice boxing one. Matthias versus Paro. We gotta go with Matthias, isn't it, Philip? Who you got, Philip? Blue Collar says Luton, bro. Glad I ain't there anymore. Yeah, I can imagine Luton's a shithole now. Blue Collar, yeah, I can imagine it's a total shithole. Yeah, can you imagine? And you know the funny thing, Daniel, about Edmonton, right? You know what, Edmonton, right? It borders. It's more or less Tottenham, right? But I mean, it's what is it, N18 or whatever? It borders on Tottenham. You know what Edmonton used to be in the 70s for Caribbeans? Oh yeah, remember host in Edmonton, you know, and then big themselves up, you know, like them gone somewhere. But it's turned into a fucking shithole now. Yeah, yeah. Edmonton used to be a place to brag about to live. Edmonton, yeah, 70s, and it turned into a fucking shithole. From the 90s, it started turning into a shithole. Absolute shithole. Yeah. And yeah, it used to actually be a desired area. Yeah. The Caribbeans and Africans as well. Yeah. You get a place up Edmonton. Yeah, my host in Edmonton. Like yeah. That's not a flex no more, bro. It's not a flex no more. Mr. S says Luton is defo worse than Birmingham. Oh gosh. What happened to them areas, man? KJM says Borough is depressing even in the good times. Borough, Middlesbrough, it didn't look good, man. From what I said, it doesn't look good at all, bro. It doesn't look good. It looks scary, bro. Looks scary. Looks scary. Daniel said he was seeing a girl random ends years ago and was shook. Edmonton is no joke. What happened though? Edmonton used to be suburban for blacks. And I tell you what was real extra suburbs, right, back then, was Enfield. Enfield, all right, you had the football hooligan element in Enfield, a lot of the hooligans, but they didn't terrorize their block. They'd only fight when match day or when they fall out in the pubs. But they weren't like, they weren't crack dealers and shit and nothing. Enfield now is just an ends now. It's just an ends. It's just an ends, isn't it? Enfield used to be suburb, proper suburban. Crazy. Afro Jam. Most of the new buildings in Wembley Park is uni accommodation, so it's not even a rich area. Shackhill is right next to that. Yeah. Wow. Booger sugar is a basic. What is that? The nitty's upgraded to meth, rocks, heroin, and whatever is in those smoke pipes. Gee whiz. It's England, isn't it? Like, let's face from what we're saying here, it's England, isn't it? England is just like, yeah, it's just fix this country up, innit? Fix this country up. Darren said even Watford is a dump. Oh. Afro Jam, most of which have no money and many don't know their rights. I used to play football at Watford. I used to train at Watford when I was a kid. Vicarage Road. Yeah. Was it Vicarage? Where was the training facility? I can't remember where it was now. I used to train at Watford. Afro Jam. Yeah, everybody's moving to Watford from Northwest. Laughing out loud. You guys hate us. Wow. Best place in London, says Star Fox, is just outside the M25, so not really London. Yeah, well, London man bringing their shit up to Watford, yeah? London man bringing their shit to Watford. That's not fair. Nah. When London dudes move out of London, they change. Any London dude moving out, there's a few who still carry on the same way they were carrying on. But most Londoners, when they move out of London, they change. They're trying to settle down and be respectable members of the community. They change. They do normally change. They do normally change. Anthony Mackin, he keeps it simple, says London is a toxic place. Damn, man. Social giants. Most of the issues is people don't have jobs. People don't have things to do. It leads to degeneracy. Wow. Star Fox. So that's where all the high-rise Edmonton people went. Enfield Island Village was half decent when first built. Laughing out loud. Yeah, yeah. They were well-to-do places. Yeah, yeah. Big up market. Yeah. Afrojack, when they shoot all you Tottenham people to Enfield Island Village. Oh shit. Oh my god. Anthony Mackin, when he lived in Luton 2005-2007, it was a Muslim Pakistani stronghold. They started to bring in Afghani refugees. I lived near one who kept spitting behind me every time I walked past him. I tell you what, I've heard worse stories with that demographic. I'm not going to say the name, with that same demographic in Luton. I've heard worse stories. I've heard even worse stories, but I'm not going to go into it because, you know what I mean? I'm not into the inflammatory stirring. I've heard worse story and like first-hand testaments from people. I've heard worse. I was shocked. Yeah, you mean like Social Joy says, damn, Devon, country life, clean air and quietness. Yeah. Turn into road now. Oh gosh. Afro Jam, hey, I've got family near West Green Road. I saw the Olympic torch on Seven Sisters. Daniel says, I love Tottenham, I love London, I love Wembley Park too. Despite all its flaws, I'm proud of where I'm from. Yeah. Aaron Simpson said, beats. When I moved from London to Devon, it's night and day. Yeah, well, you know, Devon, you're not supposed to get Devon like bad shit in Devon. Daniel says they don't really like the darker people at them sides in Luton. Ain't that Tommy Robinson? Was that his hunting grounds? I remember because Luton is near Bedford, and I remember getting got in a lot of issues with the police up there. A whole lot. They were trying to fuck my life up. They were really trying. They were trying to screw with me, bro, on a level. Yeah. Mr. S used to get a pair of Asian gal in Luton. Them flex there, yeah? That was the flex. Oh dear. Bob giving Jared the sink or swim fight. Fisher's got Bakole if he comes in fit. I like, man. I still don't think that pole would be so wide for Bakole before the Charles Martin fight. I still don't think it would be. Wow. Combs Croft Library. Where's that? Combs Croft Library. That's not in the ends, is it? That's not in Tottenham, Daniel. Combs Croft Library. Afro Jam said there is a lot of Pakistani versus black in these smaller towns. Everyone beefing now, man. Everyone beefing, bro. Everyone beefing. Star Fox said the streets paved with gold myth is how they got us to come from the Caribbean in the first place. You know what pisses me off what you said there, yeah? I've discussed this with some people, right? And what they're not understanding is my parents are Caribbean. One Jamaican, one Monstratian. So when I'm talking from real life testimony. There were people who came over from the Caribbean actually believing there was literally gold on the street or that England was some magical place. They really believed it. They really believed, and when they got over, a lot of them just wanted to fly back over, right? Because them days, the factories had them chimneys and pure smoke, whatever was like, emissions were coming up. Yeah, fog, smoky chimneys, no blacks, no Irish, no dogs. And it wasn't and remember the war had just finished. It wasn't a nice place. Really wasn't that nice a place. So even us saying that it's really bad now. I listen to Robert Elms. I don't listen to him so much now. I haven't had the opportunity to. He's on BBC Radio. And this is a white dude, older than me. And he says, yeah, everybody keeps saying about today really bad, really bad. And he's got Stockholm as well. He's got Stockholm. He was talking about when he used to go up to the embankment and all these murders used to happen up there. Regular. Man get murked off. And he talked about other parts of London. It's always been a savage place, London. Always. London always been savage. So I don't know when we get when people talk about England, they have this kind of idea of what it's like, and it's not worse than a lot of places. Market said all this talk is giving me flashbacks to visit Thamesmead in the 90s. Next level mashup. Thamesmead. All right. Yeah, there were people coming from the West Indies who literally thought that England was Narnia. There's this magic place. You know what I mean? Yeah. Anthony Mackinson. The reason why Tommy Robinson rose up out of Luton, say no more. I saw a lot whilst living in Luton. Interesting fact, Luton has brothels in the town centre despite the Muslim presence. Social joints. I like London. I grew up in blocks of flats. Just a city boy. I feel at peace knowing the off lights will be open at 4 a.m. Is that wrong? Daniel, he says, I need to study why Trini love to move to cold countries. Yeah, like Afro-Jam said it here. Yeah, that was some foolishness, brainwash, colonial propaganda. And if you hear a lot of the right-wing politics, they act like we were desperate to come over here. No, no. They had a recruitment drive to get West Indians over here. 100%. They had a recruitment drive. Coombs and Croft, N17. Okay. White Hart Lane? Because you got the Marcus Garvey Library. That's Phillip Lane. Coombs and Croft. Is that near Chitkin? Everyone knows Chitkin, isn't it? In Tottenham. Everybody. Oh, I know where it is. All right, White Hart Lane, Coombs and Croft. Okay. I didn't realize it was called that, and I've been in there so many times. Don't even know the name of the library I'm going in. I just see it, White Hart Lane Library. Coombs and Croft, you know. Yeah, I know it. I know it, Daniel. I know it. I know it. I know it. Sorry, just looking at the Google images. Very boring, but yeah, it's just right across the road from the ground. Yeah, I know it. I know it. I've been in there a few times. Well, a lot of times. The library actually used to be on Tottenham High Road. Like, all right, but that's White Hart Lane. I'm talking about nearer to Phillip Lane. It was where was it? Where was it there? In between the bus garage and the police station, in between there, but more nearer to the bus garage on the high road. There used to be a library there. High Cross Library. High Cross. High Cross. Where the girls' school used to be. High Cross Girls' School. Yeah, man. Man. Star Fox. I used to miss 4 a.m. shops too. Then I realized they fueled 24-hour alkies. Oh, man. But are they allowed to sell alcohol at that time? They do, though. They get away with it, innit? Put it in a black bag, innit? Put it in a black bag. Yeah. Daniel, he used to see a ton of mad people in the library, in the St. Anne's Library. Damn, where's St. Anne's Library? Where is that? Is it still there? That's near Seven Sisters, then, that library. Afro Jam. Post World War II, Englishman was yamming rations. Hey, listen, hard times. Hard times, bro. Hard times. Hard times. Daniel said his grandmother came here to study in Tottenham back in the 60s and left back to Trinity straight away after she'd done her studies. Yeah, a lot of people, yeah, went back. A lot of people actually went back. Yeah, Afro-Jam, so they were living worse than in the Caribbean at the time. England was rough, bro. England was fucking rough. It was rough. After the war, England was fucking rough, bro. Social joints. Oh man, I saw that Pakistani versus blacks up in Poplar too many times going to school. So a man takes shotgun shells. Wasted life. Terrible fights for nothing. Yeah, I mean, like they were stirring all that shit back up on Twitter. In Peckham, the girl outside the hair and beauty shop with the weaves. But like, you know what I mean? Like, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. I'm just gonna keep it real. I'm gonna say what I want to say. You know what I mean, as black people, if we think these people are doing us really bad in their shops, stop buying their fucking bleaching creams that they sell in there. Yeah, which don't just affect black people; it affects their own people with their caste system. Stop buying their bleaching creams and stop buying their fucking hair for exorbitant prices that came off another woman's scalp. Stop buying that shit. The fuck? Let's face it, right? I mean, like, there's been a few black women gone crazy over a bit of weave in their hair. They go a bit crazy. Stop buying that shit. Stay out of their shops if you think they ain't respecting you. And I ain't trying to start on the Asian community. I'm just saying, though, like, if this is the issue, the fuck? Daniel said tons of stories of men spitting on black women in the street. Yeah, back then, yeah. But listen, my mum is the most like harmless person you could meet. Like, I mean, non-threatening. My mum, I mean, she had to carry certain things in her bag for protection when she came in. Yeah, oh yeah, it was necessary. Like you were saying there, spitting on black women and worse, and worse. Yeah. When my mom told me that she had certain, I was like, Mom, I was like, whoa, yeah, that's when you know it's real. When someone like my mom is telling you that, that's when you know it was real. 60s, Enoch Powell, River the Blood speech, Birmingham, Ku Klux Klan trying to get immigrants to come out of their houses and leave the area. It was so bad. Malcolm X came in and tried to see what he could. He had no impact at all. I mean, yeah, he came over. Yeah, it was bleak, proper bleak, bro. Where's Aberfeldy? I don't know where that is. Afro Jam. Where's that? Ian Ward. He says, Pete, hope you're well. Thankfully, North Yorkshire is still a nice, safe place. Hopefully, it doesn't change for the worse. Still a farming community exists here. Lovely, real ale in a pub too. Yeah, sounds good. I know Yorkshire. You're talking North. I know Hull though. I know Hull and Doncaster a bit. I know them areas. North Yorkshire. So? Where is it? Is Hull Humberside? Where is it again, man? Where is it again? Wow. North Yorkshire, you know. Yeah, I used to be up Hull a lot. I used to actually live up there, basically. Um, Oh, where else do I live again outside of London? I can't remember now. Where was I? I remember when I get off the stream. I remember now. I remember then. Anthony Mackin said Enoch Powell was also involved in that same recruitment drive to get us over here. Now that I didn't know. That's it. Was. Are you serious, Anthony? You can't be serious, brother. You're telling me he made that River the Blood speech, and then he was in that same recruitment drive to get what? So basically, he just wanted us to come help rebuild the country and get the fuck out. Not us. Not us. I've got a bad habit of doing that, but you know, our forefathers and mothers. Nah, and you got me joking. That bastard is gonna burn in hell. He's gonna burn in hell. Daniel said Chick King fell off hard. He used to be much nicer. All right. Chick King. Hey, they still do good business in there, though, Daniel. Isn't there a library in the Marcus Garvey Center? Like Daniel, I'm sure in the swimming pool. Yeah, there's a library there, isn't it? Where the swimming pool is on Phillip Lane. All right, I know what you're talking now. Seven Sisters, yeah. Damn, man. Mr. S, he says, no black woman wants to have that. Listen. I've got no problem if you want to put that in your hair, but they're like, it costs too much. You can get the acrylic version for a lot cheaper. Get the acrylic one if you want long hair. Get that. Don't spend all that money. Spend that on your fucking kids' college. On your kids' college, bruh. Or getting out of the fucking ghetto. Spend it on something different. Do you know how much that hair is? Do you know that hair is bloody expensive? It's a lot of money. And if you're living in the ghetto, spending all that on hair, you've got your priorities wrong. Buy the acrylic fucking thing. I ain't got no problem with women putting weave in their hair. That's up to them. What I do have a problem with the bleaching though. I'm not taking that back. The bleaching shit, I have a problem with that. Yeah, I have a big problem with that. You know, bleach your skin. Yeah, definitely got a problem. I don't normally have a problem with what people do with their own, bodies and stuff. But bleaching, nah. Enoch he's I'm telling you, bro. Afro Jam saying the same thing. He's a piece of shit then. Anthony Mackin said his grandmother, R.I.P., told me that. She told me that both Powell and Churchill came to the Caribbean as part of the recruitment drive. Wow. Yeah, all that vaping shit. Oh, vaping is safer than smoking. No, it isn't. No, it's not. No, it's not. You watch it's going to come out how dangerous vaping is. No, it's not. Jam down. Thornton Heath has had a large black and Asian population since the late 90s. Gentrification from Stockwell, Brixton, Streatham meant that people sold up and moved to Thornton Heath, Croydon. Right. Yeah. Thornton Heath it's a bit grimy though, isn't it? Jam down. It's a bit grimy, isn't it? It's a bit grimy. Thornton Heath. Afro Jam. Churchill was a terrible politician. He wanted to retain the empire, and he was voted straight out in 1951. Wow. Social joints, he says, the bigger issue, Beats, is how are there not black owners of these hair shops? We dropped the ball there. That should be black business. Well, me and Lady Chan, we done a hangout on it. We used to have Dyke and Dryden back in the day. Yeah. And they had a bit of a monopoly on the market. But that just fell apart. Fell apart. Wow. Daniel said he was dating a girl years ago who was spending £600 on a bundle of hair, bro. £600. It's a lot of money. No one can't tell me that's a lot. Oh, it's no money. No. I don't care what the fuck you want to say. That's a lot of money, bro. That's a whole load of money. £600 is a lot of money. It's a lot of money to spend on someone else's hair. And you can't even keep it. You're going to have to change that. Periodically, you have to change that and get another bundle. Afro Jam said there shouldn't be none. Natural hair is becoming more common. Well, you're saying that, Afro Jam. I hope you're right. But the fight in Peckham was about weave. It was about weave. Afro Jam said, F these weaves. They only got popular since the 90s. It's crazy, man. Yeah, Churchill's a piece of shit, bro. I mean, remember Tyson Fury was bigging up Churchill with the statue, and I'm not saying like to tear down the statue. I'm not getting into vandalism talk, and I'm not getting into that. Yeah, I don't support vandalism and shit, to be honest with you. So, but Tyson Fury was condemning the people tearing down the statues, and then he got it in because he's supposed to be from Irish descent, isn't it? Gypsy King and all that. The Irish people started tearing into him because Churchill has a checkered past with the Irish. I can't remember what it was, but he has a checkered past with the Irish, and they weren't too happy. They were not too happy, and he shut his mouth about it, didn't he? You didn't hear Tyson say nothing no more. Shut his mouth. Roe B, he said his mum got spat on for having mixed race children. She's white. Oh, that's disgusting. That's disgusting, man. It's disgusting. Anthony says one of his former close friends has severe respiratory problems due to vaping. Yeah, you like, oh, yeah, this is a safe alternative to smoking cigarettes. No, it's not. No, it's not. Social joints says vape, crack pipe, same to me. I'm not putting no. I've never been saying that. I used to smoke. I used to smoke cigarettes and a bit of the cannabis, but no, like nah, man. Keep your vape. Put vape smoke in my lungs. Did I give Chris a link? I'm sure I gave Chris the link. Sure I did. Sorry about that, Chris. I thought I'd drop the link, you know. I don't know where you were. Wow. Afro Jam, so you will never run the industry. Hair from East Asian and Indian women will always be run by them. Hey, that's a snooker afro. You see what you pointed out there? I never looked at it like that. That's a snooker right there. And I saw a video on Twitter the other month or the other week, and I was depressed. I saw this beautiful Asian woman shaving her hair off, shaved all her long hair off for this shit here. Fucking disgusting. Yeah. Me don't want no woman who's consumed in vanity. Yeah, it's all right to have a beautiful woman. But if you're consumed in vanity, go fuck yourself, is what I would tell you. I don't give a shit. If you're consumed in the vanity shit, fuck you. Because you're just as destructive as any of the other things we're speaking about today. An extra vain woman. Pisses me off, bro. Yeah, £600 can get you 6 nights in Portugal. Yeah, says Anthony. Yeah, you can go on a vacation with that money and learn something and get something that's actually going to enhance your flipping life. Yeah. Go put your head in some Chinese bun or whatever. Old school. Fuck that shit there, bro. You know what I mean? Go to the fucking gym and eat properly. Instead of looking for fucking long hair. Or use the acrylic shit. 600 fucking pounds. Stupidness. I don't care who don't like what. Stupid shit. Daniel Cole. We don't even know what's in them. Boss man making a killing, destroying the youth's lungs. His kids aren't smoking that shit. You're damn right they're not smoking that. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, because you're right, Afro Jammer. There's Indian men with long hair too. Yeah, they'll put all anything. They don't care where it comes from, men or women. Yeah. It's frustrating, man. Let me tell you why it's frustrating. You see your hair, yeah. You're like, listen. Just because you die or things come off you, it don't mean there ain't no spiritual attachment to that shit, and you're putting that in your head. Are you dumb? Let me stop, because that shit. Anyway, that shit gets me angry. Only a dumbass woman would put that shit. That someone else's woman. I mean, I'm sorry if there's any women in there who did that. You're upset. I'm sorry. Sorry. But I would lose total respect for you if I knew you and you was doing that. I'd lose total respect. If you use the acrylic shit, cool. But I mean, nah. I would just lose total respect that you're going to spend that money. Nah. Only a stupid woman would do that. Put £600 worth of thing in her hair for what? For what exactly? Even if you can afford it, you could give that money to a charity. You could give that to a cancer ward or something. Yeah, you could give that to a lots of other things. Waste the money. Don't be in the vanity like that. Get out of the vanity. Get out of the vanity. And to see, the thing is, the Asian people, whether it's men or women who are cutting their hair, these people are in serious poverty. In serious poverty. Real poverty. That we don't know nothing about in the UK. Craziness. Anthony Mackin. I encourage every black Brit to read the words of Winston Churchill and Enoch Powell. Churchill's dad was dead against Irish independence, and so was Winston. Right. Yep. Right. And hey, and listen, under his government, a lot of Irish people I can't remember what the story was. A lot of Irish people suffered. And when I say suffered, dead. Yeah. Genocide. But genocide might be too strong a word, but dead. Yeah. Blue collar. So I don't know why, but it winds me up that people vape who have never smoked originally. Seems like a fashion trend. Looks super zesty also. Yeah, it looks stupid. People vaping look stupid. You look stupid. Vaping. You know what I mean? The whole like construction of the vape looks stupid. You know what I mean? Daniel says quitting weed is one of the best decisions he's made in his life. What the F is a star dog? Yeah, the earlier you can do it, Daniel, the better. The earlier, like, and it depends what kind of weed smoker you are. For me, quitting was the only option. I had to quit. Yeah, I had to quit because I'm not just gonna smoke one. I'm bunning like hard. If I'm burning weed, I bun hard. When I buy the weed, I bun hard. So quitting was the only option for me. Mark Remington, try looking at the windscreen of a car that belongs to a vapor, covered in a waxy substance that won't wipe off. Okay. Okay. Yeah, and that's going on your lungs. I didn't even know about that. Yeah. Anthony Mackin says Winston Churchill was a staunch imperialist who was dead against black people having self-determination anywhere on this planet. Yeah. It was him who stopped the Jack Johnson Bombardier Billy Wells fight when he was Home Secretary. He vetoed it. Yeah. And a lot of the public wanted to see the fight. He vetoed it. Yeah. He put the color bar thing up. Yeah. Yeah. He did. Yeah. The weed, the smoking weed is dead now. Like the stuff they're putting in weed now. You know, that's nah. Oh, I heard Jam Jam. I heard Thornton Heath was a little grimy. Probably, I mean, probably more Croydon. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, you probably got the rose tinted specs because if you're walking through there all the time, it just seems like normal to you. Fuck it now, bro. Afro Jam says, "What is balance?" Social journalism. Balance. Afro Jam. Thornton Heath is bad for London. The only thing is there are middle class areas too, but the youth from the families mostly copy the poorer blacks. Oh, that's the worst thing. Like when suburban kids, whether they're black or white, try and be like edgy street people. That's the worst fucking thing, isn't it? Black, white, Asian, or thing. Try and be these. That's the worst fucking thing. You don't appreciate that you live in a good area. You're a dumbass. You are a dumbass. You are a dumbass. Afro Jam says, "Nah, Beach, you're talking facts. That's a whole different energy and genetic code. Yeah, of course, that you're putting in your head. Of course. You can't put them. Listen, I don't want to get into the no occultic science or anything, but you can't be doing that shit there. That's crazy, man." Anthony Mackin, imagine if black males started wearing Imran and Chad's hair, calling it our own hair. I wonder what black women would think of those black men who are schizophrenic. Let's flip that one even a stage further. What would black people say if they started wearing our hair? If we start, I mean, they probably wouldn't. But let's say, what if they? How would we feel about it? Madness. Star Fox. He said men are flying to Turkey now for implants. I think it's happening. Implants for what? Oh, toothpaste. Yeah, I've seen a few of the African Americans get the toothpaste. Yeah. Yeah, obsessed with keeping the hairline, man. Yeah, I've seen them. I've seen them do it. They done some good jobs though. I can't lie. Get a hairline and shit. Virtual Show says vapes are like pacifiers. That's how they look at them. Yeah, like you know, I don't know, man. The cigarette, I guess because it's older, you know what I mean? Like, it looks, it don't look as mad as a vape. The vape thing just looks mad. Star Fox says quitting weed is always easy for him. It's this Ross Clark legal tobacco that got me. I'm smoking right now for no damn reason. What's legal tobacco? Oh, yeah. I get you. Yeah. It's expensive to smoke legal cigarettes, and it's how much is a box of cigarettes these days? How much is a box? I ain't smoked bought for years. How much? Let me see. It's boy, ridiculous money. A box of 20 Benson and Hedges. How much is a box of 20 Benson and Hedges? £17, 25 for a box of 20 B&H. You've got to be out of your fucking... No. Tell me that ain't right. I read that. It's £17.25 for a box of 20 Benson and Hedges. BG says vaping helped him stop smoking Bob Marley. All right, well, it's been some use to you. Oh yeah. Well, if you're coming, I mean, like you're coming from Kingston Jam down there. I mean, yeah, you walk into Fort Heath. It's a doddle, isn't it? It's a bloody doddle. Okay, you say there isn't a segregation like in these hipster areas. The hipsters don't mix like that with us. Where were they in the coffee shops and shit? The hipsters, man. Hair transplants. Is that where they get their teeth done as well? Turkey. How come it's so cheap to get, you know what I mean, transplants and teeth done in Turkey? Why does everyone go Turkey? Yeah, but do you really want to live in a gated community? Oh, I wouldn't live in one. £17.25 for cigarettes. Yeah, if you can, like, you know what I mean, like control like your weed intake, then it's all right, blue collar. But yeah, it's pretty expensive, man. Because okay, if you smoke 10 a day, yeah, for a week, all right, you're easily clocking up £50 of cigarettes a week. 40. All right, say you buy 2 boxes for a week. That's £35. £35. How did it get so expensive though? That's crazy. Blue collar says round here you can get a pack of B&H blue for like 12 quid. Yeah, but are they the under the counter ones? Because you can get under the counter cigarettes for cheap, but you don't want to smoke that shit there. They said it's got about all different ingredients or like components. This is nah, you don't want to smoke that if that's what it is. Star Fox, he said he gave up cigarettes for roll your own when they said £10 minimum. It's messed up, but weed that helps me relax. Man, criminal. Afro Jam. 17 is online delivery. Okay. All right. Okay. Chris Caban says vaping gave a friend of his lung damage. Stop vaping. Yeah. Wow. Oh yeah, you definitely need a grill in Kingston. Yeah, I remember when it cost 180 as well, BG. But packet of it 180, bro. 180 and stuff like that. Wow. Yeah. 10 decks are illegal. That's what made the price jump so much. Blue Collar says Nanny State taxed to all hell. Even sugary drinks are taxed. It's mad. Wow. Yeah, you see, like when I used to smoke back in the day, Daniel, man, like you get some bush weed. You know what I'm saying? You get bush. On occasion, you get some cess. Then you get some hash occasionally. But all these different, no. It's just crazy, man. It's just crazy. It's crazy. Brad's home in Hull is still a town place with hard, good people. Nah, I used to go to a club named LA's in Hull. Is it LA's? Yeah, I used to go to LA's. Anthony Mackin said he's never smoked and never will, but bloody hell, that's an expensive, yeah, an expensive leisure. Yes, it is. It's expensive. Bloody expensive. Star Fox says it's not even leisure, Anthony. It's a bloody addiction. DGO, he says the weed nowadays is so good quality, especially if you get it in NY or Amsterdam. If you microdose a gram, can go for a couple of weeks. What, keep you high for a couple of weeks? I've been to Amsterdam a couple of times. Don't get me wrong. I mean, Amsterdam, yeah. Oh, right. The Golden Virginia is cheaper, BG. Yeah, everyone rolling up their own shit now. Everyone rolling up their own shit. Golden Virginia, is it Old Holborn? They still do Old Holborn now? They must still do Old Holborn. And there's a few other brands as well. Wow. You can't even buy it. Like they keep all the smoke stacked in a cabinet, in it. Can't even display it. They can't even display it no more. Crazy. Make sure they charge enough for it though. Oh, you are okay. You confirm that you are. That's a lot of money. It's £16 without the VAT or whatever. It's a lot of money. Craziness. Yeah, man. It is what it is, people. It is what it is. It is what it is. Okay, Daniel says hash in the UK is shit. In Portugal, it's better. Used to get good hash out here back in the day. Used to get good hash, Daniel. I mean, you get the good hash. But sometimes you'd get the henna filled crap. You know what I mean? But you have to know what to look for in it. Yeah. Lee said he's been smoking ganja hard for 40 years. It will give him up before he gives him. So good. Star Fox says, mad, because Gold Virginia for me was a jailman thing. Here I am on road smoking GB. Anthony said, I've noticed with the weave, certain women have mood swings. That's deep. Yeah. That's deep, man. That's deep. And some people have pointed that out. that when they put that, I mean, hair on their head, it changes their mentality. If that, I mean, I don't know if people have seen that. That's crazy. It's crazy, man. Big up Anthony. He said he's got CBS beating Richard Riakporhe too, but on points. I might be wrong, but I think it would be a blood and guts fight. Thank you for the super chat. I'm going for Riakporhe. I'll do a poll on that as well when I get off. I'll do a poll. A Google poll. What's changed on the Jarrett Anderson situation? Is it still wide? Let's have a look. Nope. 400 votes, 77 Bakole, 23 Anderson. Well, he's fell out of favor, isn't he? He's really fell out of favor. He's fell out of favor bad. Jam Down is asking, microdose a gram? Are we talking about herb or a science experiment? Herb growing a fertile soil. Anything else off? For prayer. Well, a lot of this herb they're growing is in H2O, isn't it? Jam Down, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? There's a lot of H2O. Hydroponic or whatever how they do it. I don't know science. Hydroponic. Yeah. I'm gone into that now. Man. All I know is the English woman was speaking about it. Yeah. And she works in what department she was? Mental health. She went to mental health. And she said the change in the strains of weed has led to a high increase of people coming in with severe mental issues, whatever they're being diagnosed with. Yeah? She said when she started in the early 70s, because I'm big on my listener, right? And it was like 20 years ago I'm talking, she said when she started in the 70s, when the weed was less, like potent, didn't have the same issues, didn't have the same people walking through the door saying, well, look what he's done to me. You know what I'm saying? He didn't have that. Didn't have that. But at the same time, the biggest hypocrisy all over the globe is alcohol. Alcohol is legal. Alcohol is respected in terms of, oh yeah, you can just go in there and buy as much fucking alcohol as you want. Why? Why can you buy alcohol and not buy the other fucking substances? Why? Why is alcohol less harmful than anything any of the substances you've discussed here? Wow, your mind. Craziness. Wow. Should alcohol still be legal? If all the other substances are like condemned, why alcohol? Why? Why is alcohol good? Blue Collar says, I feel like Bakole will drag Anderson into a fight. Not sure Anderson will cope. I can see him falling apart after a decent start. Wow. I tell you what, man, Anderson has went from, I won't say hero, but from a respected prospect, and nobody really thinks he has a future. But I think there's a few facts. Okay, I think the Charles Martin fight and the episode with Roy Jones has done a lot to hurt his public image and all these outside the ring shenanigans. Yeah, Star Fox says hydro grows in water and pure chemicals. Yeah. That's the shit. See that stuff there? That's the shit that will put you in the loony bin, bro. That stuff there, that hydroponic business, that will put you in the loony bin. Afro Jam says the obsession with Cali weed has made weed prices peak. Wow. Yeah, hydroponics. Yeah, that's it. That's it, Afro, yeah. BG London, how much is a single cigarette? Let me tell you this, right? I was in the shop Saturday morning in a convenience store. I see someone pay £1 for a single. About £1 for a single. And it was a weird looking brown cigarette him get. This off-color cigarette him get. It didn't even look like a proper cigarette. £1. Boy, 50p. Yeah, listen, BG. When I was active, it was 20p for a single. 20p, you rude boy. 20 pence. 20 pence. Star Fox says them days are long gone. Yeah. Jam down. He says growing up, he was taught never herb any new strains of herb. Never smoke the female plants seeds and never mix it with tobacco. Never smoke the female plant seeds. So okay, yeah, all right, yeah. But sometimes the seed end up in a spliff in it. Not much you can do. There's not much you can do. You just hear the seed pop in the spliff, pop. I mean, yeah. And never mix it with tobacco. Well, in the UK, you know that's what we do in it. Mix the herb with, like, Americans are like, what are you doing with the weed, man? Stretch it out, innit? Stretch it out. But if that's what you're used to from when you start smoking weed, then that's what you're used to. We stretch it out. Yeah. So we mean, like, when you see an English you buy the weed, you need some cigarettes with that. You know what I'm saying? Need to buy cigarettes with the weed. Crazy. Daniel Cole, they push alcohol and freshers go in uni. See, yeah. Because that's what university culture is all about. It's getting plastered, isn't it? Getting plastered. Hydro Afro Jam. Okay, let me check. My man, Afro Jam knows the science. Hydroponics is minerals in water that replace the soil. It makes the plants grow better and allows you to specify what you want in the plant. Damn. Star Fox, he said it's alcohol abuse that messes people up. I'm not sure weed abuse comes with the same drawbacks, but that's what I've seen. Alcohol is a way more antisocial substance than a lot of the banned drugs. Yeah. Afro Jam said that's not good though. THC levels are too high. Got crops at 30% THC. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's just, yeah, that's crazy. That is crazy. BG, Mr. the Thai weed. Yeah. See, yeah. BG, though, yeah. I know where you're coming. Yeah. Get a nice Thai stick, man. Yeah. Thai, you used to get some nice Thai weed. Yeah, Thai weed used to be nice. If you get the right strain of Thai weed, yeah. Wow. Man, yeah, £1, Daniel. £1. I see the man pay £1. He was with his dog. He had his dog with him. Yeah. Afro Jam said, yeah, £1, even 125. Wow. Afro Jam, there's a spot where you can get for 70p, very rare. Yeah, but they probably just got old cigarettes there, and there's give you an old cigarette. People don't care if they get old dry cigarette. Yeah, you know what I mean. They just need to smoke in it. Ital is vital, said Star Fox, said every yardie ever. Yeah, Afro Jam said the seeds pop when they burn. Mm. BG said 2 for 15. You know about that, Beats. That's probably a pecker thing, BG. Daniel, he said, I'm not Snoop Dogg. I can't afford to smoke pure every day. Yeah, it's a lot of money, isn't it? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that probably started in the UK mixing cigarette with the weed, but that's how I grew up and that's how everyone was doing it. So that's just how we smoke. Well, not everybody. Some people smoke it ITO. Some people just go ITO. You know what I mean? But you can go into most ends in London. They smoke tobacco with their weed. Afro Jam says some of them new Cali strains you need tobacco, too much THC. Americans mostly smoke blunts. Yeah, I used to smoke blunts. I used to go all the way out Brixton. What part of Brixton I used to get my blunts from? I used to get my blunts from Brixton, you know. Yeah, get the blunt, you know. But I wrapped a few pure blunts, but not too many. Not too many. That's good costing dough. That's costing dough. You know what I mean? Like one blunt could be an 8 for weed. You know what I'm saying? That's one of them days when you're plush, isn't it? You know, you're plush. Pocket them plush, rude boy. Yeah. Jab down. The female plant, ones with seeds, is what messes up people's head. Okay. So, the seeds was a major violation. Okay, a ratchet would get drawn out for that disrespect. So, just seeds. But only cess don't have seeds jammed down. So what weed could you sell then? As far as I know, all weed I've seen except cess. Afro Jam. That's why you black out when you are on high doses. Afro Jam says, nah, man, it's a legit cigarette. I ain't going to say too much, but if you from Northwest Harlesden, Stonebridge, Willesden, Wembley, yeah, no. All right. Afro Jam, that's a European thing. What's that? Smoking weed with cigarettes? Yeah, it's definitely a European thing. You know what I mean? Daniel says, one blunt and half your thing is done. Yeah, of course. Of course. Yeah. But it's the male part of the plant you're not supposed to smoke, though, isn't it? You're not supposed to smoke the male part. I mean, it tastes horrible. You can't smoke the male part. Well, you can, but it will actually make you physically. So you're not supposed to smoke the male part. It's the female plant you smoke, isn't it?
Yeah, you're supposed to smoke the female part of that plant. That's where the leaf is from. That's what you're supposed to do.
It's the female part, yeah.
How you doing, leaf?
Boy,
I
a
got
bit
some good.
discombobulated. To be honest, I'm a bit discombobulated, but
Where's this
you know what I mean.
combobulation coming from? Well,
I mean, I'm good though. I'm good. I'm good. I'm good.
why do you think we're a little bit discombobulated? Huh?
Just one of them days. No actual reason. No actual reason.
Yeah, you can be one of the days.
Huh?
You're right. It could be one of the days. I'm not gonna lie. It gets like that sometimes in life. But I was in the comment section, having a laugh, saying like, Luton is a great place to raise your kids. You guys are overreacting. London's not that bad. I never stepped foot in England, so I would never know. So you still live in Tottenham, I presume, correct?
Your mic sounds a bit like I don't know.
Yeah. Can you hear me now? Am I,
Yeah.
like I was having a laugh in your comments saying Luton's a great place to raise kids and everything, but I never stepped foot in England ever. So I was just having a laugh. Like it's gotten that bad.
Well, you hear the stories, bro.
I'm hearing the stories. I'm laughing actually. Some of these stories are actually quite entertaining and funny, but like you know, it's like in America, like in Brooklyn. Like Brooklyn for a long period of time has really been a very tough place to raise kids and everything. There's good places in the Five Boroughs and everything, but like a lot of my people are centralized in Brooklyn, so you know we we know how that goes. You understand? Like
Brownsville, yeah. You near Brownsville?
and I got people who used to live in the Ville, but I got people who my majority of my people live in Canarsie actually. So the powder gets all there. But if you just with a place where there's a lot of cities and everything, factories, there'll be a lot of crime.
I was in Canarsie when I was briefly in NY. I was in Canarsie. Um, but it's like I guess anywhere. Like if you mix with the wrong crowd though, that's where a lot of the issues are, isn't it? You know what I mean?
Of course, though, that's just how it is. I'm checking in from the library just to like just talk with you a little bit, but I'm about to get out. Just wanted to check up on you a little bit.
All right.
Peace, brother.
Peace, man. DGO tank the face of boxing. Lord save us. AJ Usyk and Crawford and Nui are the face of boxing before a coward crossdresser. Says DGO. Afro Jam. Hey, any Jamaican has family in New York. Yeah, I've got family in New York. Yeah, they're still there. Still got family in New York. Afro Jam. Blunts were invented in the Caribbean? What, the Philly blunt? How so? Blunts are American, isn't it? Blunts are an American thing? I thought blunts come from New York. Wow. Blunts were invented in the Caribbean? Jam Down says mixing herb with tobacco is the equivalent of having a healthy meal with a side of heroin. Smoking pure herb is expensive, but it also limits how often you burn herb. Yeah, I guess so. I guess so. I guess so. Some people say they use cigarette because it helps it burn better, but I think that's a bit of a cop out. I think that's a bit of a cop out, to be honest. No, the blunt is not a brand. It's a cigar. You mean like the Philly? You split the Philly. It's a cigar. No. It's a cigar. It's a cigar. That's what I used to. No, as I think you can get the paper. You can get the blunt paper, but I used to actually buy the Philly. The Philly. The cigarette. It's a cigar. Yeah, right. Yeah. The original blunt was tobacco leaf, Afro Jam, yeah, or banana. Right. That's what I know it as. Yeah, yeah. Jam down. The female plant only produces seeds because it's pollinated. At that stage, you shouldn't be smoking it. Okay. Damn. Didn't know that. Afro Jam. These cheap flavored blunts and all of that is cheap cigars hollowed out. Okay, so now they see that you know what that is. That's just like flipping Class A capitalism because they saw there was an industry for it, but no point selling the whole cigar. So now you just get the blunt paper. You get a blunt paper now. Flip it now. Afro Jam. Them cigars you use as blunts are cheap ass cigars that no one will ever smoke as a cigar. Basically, yeah, 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 yeah. Just get the Phillies, man. Yeah. Phillies, crack it open, and then you know you do your thing in it. You do your thing. You do your thing. Damn, man. Madness. So they actually just so you can just get the blunt paper now. I bet they charge a fortune for that too. Man, crazy. Hamlet cigars. Blue collar. You have to make a real thin one with that, boy. Because like the Philly is a thick cigar, isn't it? A thick cigar. Daniel Cole said, if you're a boxer smoking weed and you're part time, you're doing it all wrong. There's lots of boxers who smoke weed, though. Lots of them. Yeah, I mean, I think we saw one on Saturday. Sure, I know. I'm sure AB smoked weed with Rick Ross. Well, you think Rick Ross smoking all that weed and AB is there and he's not smoking? He's smoking. He's smoking it. And the Charlos and them. Yeah, they're smoking. What, you think Jamal Charlo ain't smoke weed? Yeah. Big up Tommy, what? Damn. Check out a new type of gimmick which is splendid. Since you're down with other shit, let's see if you're down with this shit. It's about strictly trying to roll a blunt. When you get the hang of it, you catch more blunts than Archie Bunk. First of all, you get a fat bag of Ism from Uptown. Any local store sells the shit, friend. Purchase a Philly, not the city, you Philly punk. I'm talking about the cigar, the one they call a Philly blunt. Lick the blunt, then the middle you split. Don't have a razor blade, use your fucking fingertips. Crack the bag and then you pour the whole bag in. Spread the middle around and then red man. Who remembers that song? How to Roll a Blunt. Who remembers that song? How to roll a blunt. How to roll a blunt. We used to listen to some degenerate shit, and now we talk about music these days. Blue Rizzler has been out for a long time. Used to be like green Rizzler and red, and I think blue came, and then you got started getting king size red and king size blue. King size blue was the popular, Rizzler of choice. Because people stopped using, because before people used to roll spliffs with green and red, it's that big thick, it's a thick paper in it. So they stopped using that, and then blues came along, and then a new brand, another thin brand of cigarette paper come out, large cigarette paper that competed with blue Rizzler. I can't remember what it was called. I ain't smoked for so long. Yeah. I remember rolling splits with red Rizzler and green Rizzler. That's how old I am. I like You don't like you don't know no better because that's all what everyone else is using. And then when you get the blue, you're saying, "Ah, like this makes there's a way better smoke in it." You don't want that big thick paper. Yeah, Case K, what's up, Case? Yeah, I don't know when blue came out though. Blue came out after green and blue. After yeah, not after green and red. After green and red. Star Fox says red and green were for emergencies only. Oh man, crazy. Benavides versus Vodzik. Oh yeah, yeah. I was still on the fence, wasn't I? Silver Rizzler. Yeah, that's it. The silver Afro Jam. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the bleached out blue Riz. Yeah. Silver. Bloody hell, man. That's crazy. Who you got? Vodzik or the Mexican Monster? Think the Mexican Monster might be too young? I don't think he beats a prime Vodzik, but he might beat this version here. Who you guys got? Who you got? Daniel thinks Vodzik will cause problems for Benavides. I see him causing problems. Daniel's got him for the upset. I think the upset could be on the cards. Could be on the cards. I don't think he can. I think early rounds he's going to be struggling with Vodzik's skill. Too much Canelo talk. Yeah. Like this guy cries about Canelo every second. This bloody Mexican monster. Anthony Mackin says Vodzik is a potential banana skin. Yeah, you go watch them Ukraines, man. Is he Ukraine? Vodzik? Or is he Russian? No, I don't think he's Ukraine, actually. Afro Jam. I wouldn't be surprised if Benavides goes on to do the same thing as Boatsi. Benavides is talking foolishness about becoming the first to be mandatory in two divisions at once. Yeah, of course. I mean, stupidness, man. Talking absolute madness. I mean, I'm actually looking forward to that fight more than Tank versus Frank. I don't know why. Because Tank and Frank ain't a. No, I'm looking forward to both of them, to be honest. Any chance of an upset? Main event? Errol Spencer's talking a good fight for Frank, isn't he? Said he's going to dominate Tank, you know. Said he's going to dominate Tank. Any chance of that? Tank fight will be a stinker. Oh, BG, the licorice Rizzler, the orange one. Yeah, the licorice papers. Yeah, they were interesting. The licorice papers were very interesting. Yeah. Daniel thinks Frank could be a cherry pick gone wrong. Okay, Tank talking very scared in the gloves off documentary. I don't think I've seen it. I don't think I've seen it. Yeah, well, Tank would be a big favorite. Tank would be a big favorite. Okay. Joshua said it'll fuck anyone up. That he said. Looks like Dubois is favorite. I think Dubois will be the favorite. I mean, Star Fox, he's been using licorice for his rollies for the last month. They ain't bad. Yeah, Tank hasn't been very active, actually, now you say it. He hasn't been very active. But then again, neither is a thing. What's his name? Frank. None of the PBC guys are active. None of them are active. Okay, 26th of June. 26th of June, we'll find out who AJ's fighting. If it's on points, Tanks loses 100%, says Afro Jam. Okay. Star Fox says Dubois' turnaround has been impressive to be frank. Yeah, Dubois would be a worthy challenger. Well, you know, for acting like AJ's got a belt, be a worthy opponent, definitely. Definitely be a worthy opponent. Yeah, man. 26th of June. Side. 26th of June. We'll see how it goes, man. It's a good opponent. It's a good fight at Wembley Stadium. Big fight, man. Big fight. Big fight. Frank will be hoping to shut Eddie down, boy. I mean, damn. See, Frank talking about we thought we were going to sign AJ. Damn, Jared Anderson with Sugar Hill. Nayo Inui rules out immediate move to featherweight. So he's not going to be fighting Nick Ball anytime soon. I thought Queensbury was signing Brandon Lee. Okay, split team management signs undefeated Brandon Lee. Ryan Garcia's team respond to the arrest. Okay, we're aware of this recent arrest. This comes at an extraordinarily challenging time for Ryan, as he's been grappling with the devastating news regarding his mum's health. First and foremost, we urge everyone to respect Ryan's privacy. During this difficult period, Ryan has been open about his struggles with mental health over the years, and at this time, he is dealing with immense emotional burden. The support and understanding from fans and the public are crucial as he navigates these personal challenges. Okay. Not really telling us nothing. If he was really concerned about his mum, he wouldn't be smashing up the hotel. He'd be trying to bring peace and care and attention to his mum, innit? You know what I mean? Like, if your mum is ill, you're not ill, so you've got to be stoic. You've got to be the stoic and strong one, isn't it? Don't act like a little kid. How does he think his mum feels when he's getting arrested, acting like a nutter, walking around with his top off, getting arrested? I don't get that at all. Yeah, I see it, Anthony. Yeah, he can't even mention Tunde's name. When he's got to cross the bridge named Tunde, you can see how mad he gets. Frank is mad, boy. He don't like Tunde at all. I think he's like, he'd be more willing to build bridges with Anthony. Tunde, no. Like Tunde, he's like Bun Tunde. Frank is like Bun Tunde. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. He's not impressed with Tunde at all, Anthony. He's not impressed with Tunde. Not one bit. Not one bit. As far as he's concerned, Tunde is just trouble. Tunde is just trouble. Haratunian hurt Frank to the body, says Afro Chan. Frank's not going to beat Tank. Frank ain't going to beat Tank. Sorry about that, people. I'll be very shocked if Frank beats Tank. Anthony Mack, and I think that Tunde might end up being driven out of British boxing as a result of this. I tell you what, yeah, the public opinion on this situation, if that matters, probably doesn't matter to Tunde and Anthony. It's all on Frank's side. Everyone's thinking that Frank's done a good job for them, and that they're being unrealistic. That's what that's the narrative I'm seeing playing out. That's what I'm seeing. Let's be realistic. Let's be realistic. Anthony Mack, and you don't piss off promoters like Warren and expect to still thrive out here on the British scene, especially with the Warrens and Hearns doing business now. This is what I'm not getting. Like, Eddie's not going to sign him. He's already said that. Will Aram sign him? Because he's got a close relationship with Frank, hasn't he? Maybe the PBC. He might have to go PBC, but they haven't got much dates. But they're thinking that they can operate as these free agents, but the whole system is chained together right now. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they, if they can get on side with Turkey, they might be able to do the free agent thing. Star Fox says he likes Tunde, but he's moving mad with the threats. With the threats. Wow. He's under pressure, though, isn't it? That's what it is. Because I know I've heard he said a few things that are typically uncharacteristic, but he's probably under a lot of pressure. Probably under a lot of pressure. It's just coming out, you know, how it's coming out. Anthony Mack, and if Tunde was confident, why hasn't he spoke about this yet? He said he was going to say something, but he's biding his time, obviously. BG London, who's better than Frank and Eddie right now to sign with? Well, there is no one. What, Ben Shalom? Are you going to go Ben Shalom? Doubt it. Who's going to Ben Shalom right now? Sports fan 1, he didn't get the alert for the live. Yeah, I'm getting the old shadow ban treatment, isn't it? Treating me like a stepchild. You know what I'm saying? For whatever reason, you know. Treating man like... Sometimes I feel like a motherless child. You might have to sign with Dillian White, says Afro Jam. A lot of pressure on Anthony Yard right now. Antunde. A lot of pressure. LT says Matthias versus Paro should be good this weekend. It should be. I'm expecting a lot from that fight. Ah, yeah. Yeah, I'm expecting a lot from it. Anthony says White annihilates Wilder. I love to see that still. I mean, Dylan's fancied that fight for a long time. Never got it. He's always fancied it. Sports fan 1 thinks Matthias is catching an L. You think the Australian can? That's a big pick. I mean, I think most people would disagree with that pick. In Puerto Rico, you think that the Australian kid Paro can go over to Puerto Rico and take Matthias out? That's interesting. Matthias is not unbeatable, though. He's not unbeatable. He is menacing, though. Very menacing, but I don't think he's unbeatable. I don't know if Paro is defensively skilled enough to keep him out for long enough periods, though. So that's what's going to determine how well he does. Anderson getting his clock cleaned, says Chris Cabana. Big up, Chris. Jam down. If Tunde and Yard have to come back with their tails tucked between their legs, they're at the mercy of Big Frank and the rest of their career. How I'm understanding it, yeah. I was listening to Proper Boxing. Let me go to Anthony Yard's box right quickly. Let's see if I can break down what's happening. Let's go. This is where the confusion may be. Let's go to Yard's box rec. And I think we'd have to start post Kovalev. Alright, it's post Kovalev. He fought that guy. No, not there. That's the fight I'm looking for. Diego J.R. Ramirez. That was in Spain, yeah? So that was with David Arabus, Elizabeth Ponciano. That was his comeback fight. And what other? Is that it? Is that the fight that's throwing into the loop? Because let's say, I don't know, 5-year deal or 3, because I think it's got to be based on how much fights are on a contract, right? So after Kovalev, let's say he's got 10 fights on the contract, or 6 or 7. How much would it be? Okay, after Kovalev, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, so say after Kovalev, he's got 9 fights on the contract. What they're probably arguing is the Diego J. Ramirez fight in Spain does not count as a fight with Frank Warren. It was on another card. And what Frank is probably contending is, nah, that counts. I don't know. No, what Tunde and Yard is that's a fight. That would still count as a fight under how much fights we have with you. If anyone gets what I'm saying. That's got to be the fight that's putting the contract into question. The Diego J. Ramirez fight. But Frank is probably saying, no, you didn't. You fought on a different promoter's card. That wasn't on our card. You've got another fight for us. That's the only explanation I can come up with. I can't think of another explanation. The best pair yet said Watford is not a dump. Come on, man. I don't really know the area like that. Someone said it was a dump. I don't know. I don't know the area. I don't know the area too well. I just used to go to the club. You know what I mean? And come back. And I used to play football up there as well, but I didn't see too much sights. Just got straight to the training ground, and that was that. LT says Watford isn't great, that's for sure. Laughing my ass off. Oh. Do you think Benavides will be successful in his light heavyweight debut this weekend? Well, for a start, that's not David Benavides, Rocky. Damn. Ammo got lumped up in it. Shiraz lumped up Ammo in the end, bro. Ammo better than, Shiraz is better than what I thought, bro. It's better than what I thought. He finished strong, innit? He finished strong. Anthony Mackin, he says he doesn't know what planet Yard and Tunde are on, but they don't seem to understand the universal law. Do not bite the hand that feeds. You never upset the kingmaker. Well, we'll see. We'll see. We'll see. You know, like they're fighting their corner and they're entitled to do that. And who knows? Maybe they're right. Maybe they're right with how much fights they have or don't have. Afro Jam says Paro is a good counterpuncher and Matthias is a pressure fighter. Good combination for a fight. Yeah. Bakole versus Anderson, BG is looking forward to it. Ace, he says Bakole loses to Bakole Oli. BG London says nothing in Watford for me. Asian Aslan Yalev, heavyweight from Russia, 26. He fights like a bigger and slower Pilok. I'd love to see him get a shot. Some of these other domestic contenders worth checking out. Beats, okay. No, I haven't seen it actually. Case what you're talking about with Steve Kim. I do want to see it though. I do want to see it. I'm gonna go check that out actually today. Yeah. I think the world has more embraced Fury's defeat more than Usyk as undisputed champion, which is a shame, but Buatsi getting the Usyk treatment from Yarn and Tunde. What's Buatsi doing next, man? What is Buatsi doing next? Ace says Bakole ices Anderson. Daniel not buying the Sugar Hill hype. He's taken fighters who have clearly developed a style, and most of them he hasn't improved on. Sugar Hill. I don't know, man. Maybe you could just be a good cheerleader for Jared. Maybe Jared needs a cheerleader. Sometimes, you know what I mean? Like, some fighters just need to kick up the flipping jacksie more than technical expertise. You know what I mean? Yeah, people keep replaying that fight when Matthias gets hemmed up with a couple of shots. Like, fighters can't get hurt. Fighters get hurt. He recovered and knocked the guy out, didn't he? Star Fox is the girl that has a restraining order on Wilder. The one Dillian and him were beefing over. Was Dillian beefing with the girl as well? I thought it was just Jerome Miller. How Dillian get involved? Oh, gosh. That's terrible. Yard might have to fight on Baby King's cards in BG London. Fight on Baby King's card. That's deep. Kid Stacy. Where you got Andy Ruiz in the heavyweight mix. Well, he's got to fight Jarrell Miller next. So that's the crunch fight, isn't it? Like, Andy should beat Jarrell. He should beat Jarrell. But I wouldn't be surprised if Jarrell turned him over. Yeah, Andy's been very inactive. He'd probably be in worse shape than Jarrell. I think that's a question of who comes in shape. Like, one of them is going to come out of shape. So the one who comes in better shape is going to win. Andy lost his way after that AJ win. 2019, he lost his way. The only recognizable name he's had on his record since then was the Ortiz win. Case one says, Beats, am I moving crazy by saying that Usyk has a more impressive resume than Canelo? No, you're not moving crazy at all. You're not moving crazy at all. Been undisputed in 2 weight classes, man. He's beat Joshua, Fury, Derek, Joshua twice, Gassiev, Bradis, and a lot more. I wouldn't say you're moving crazy. He's got a very strong argument to having a stronger resume than Canelo. Kid Stacy thinks Dubois is going to be a live underdog against AJ due to his youth and confidence right now, but I think he gets hit an awful lot. But he can't be eating AJ's right hand all night. Blue Collar says he's looking forward to Matthias. Going to be a lion's den for Liam Paro. Hopefully Matthias makes a statement and he gets a unification bout. Most exciting fighter at 140. Yeah, man. He's a big favorite. I rate Liam Paro. I don't see him beating Matthias, though. Ultimately, I think I'm going for Matthias. I expect Paro to put up a stubborn effort, though. I don't think it'll be a walkover. Looking forward to it. Sugar Shane Mosley. Oscar saying he beat me is delusional. Wait, there are 2 fights. I don't think Oscar won. Either one. Did I see someone trolling Joe Calzaghe the other day? I think he was on I don't know if it was his land. They buried someone under some, or they pretended to bury someone. And Joe said, "You just buried someone. What are you doing?" It's funny, quite funny. Okay, Tom Gray. Tank is a big favourite, but everyone is really excited about the Martin fight. This kid is super sharp, quick, and he's got good ring IQ. And just because he's never been at this level doesn't mean he cannot compete at it. I guess so. I guess so. I think it's going to be a tough fight for Tank. I do. I actually do. Okay. Interesting comment here from Kamil Sokolowski, who's fought both Solomon Dakers and Adelaide. He said, in his opinion, Solomon Daker's better technique, fitness, clever boxer. Adelaide, only big mouth. Are they fighting for that British title then? On Queensbury? Because I thought Kamil beat David Adelaide. But Solomon, I think that's Solomon's best victory against Sokolowski. That's his best victory. Wow. Let me click that comment. If I start an upload, I'll click that comment. Remember he said that. Sokolowski's gone to that, is it bare knuckle league? Because he got popped, didn't he? I thought he got, what fight did he get popped? He got popped. Can't remember who he fought. He definitely beat Adelaide in that fight. Definitely beat him. Definitely beat him. Sokolowski. He revealed a lot about David Adelaide that day. He did. He did. He did. He did. BG London, Billy Joe and Dillian White gone AWOL again. Well, Billy really gonna end up. Dillian's fought this year, but flipping Billy just gone missing, boy. Billy don't want nothing to do with boxing. Canelo took his soul, bro. Took his soul. He took Billy's soul. Oh, is he icing people? Yeah, he must be mashing up them dudes. You know what I mean? Like, that must be a piece of piss for him after fighting some of the best boxers. Yeah, Camille. Nah. Solomon, neither Solomon or David has really impressed, to be honest. Neither of them have impressed, but against the common opponent, Solomon did better. Solomon did better. BG called him Sokolowski. Oh, dude. All right, let's go on the other sites. Let's see what's happening. Barboza and Catterall still clashing. Ryan Garcia's just getting annoying, man. Ain't Tyson Fury said anything at all? He's just like, he's disappeared. He always said if he loses, I'll just shake the other man's hand and say fair play. He gone missing. Gone missing. That's a few weeks now. You know what I mean, a few weeks. Think he's gone on a bit of a mad one. How is Fury taking this defeat? Is he back in the gym on a strict calorific diet, praying every morning? Or has he gone on a bender with his old man? Pints and pies. I keep sneezing. All right. Yeah, and John Fury, yeah. Blue collar. Yeah, John gone missing, in it. LT, yeah. But Barboza definitely needs to run it back with Sean McCollum. 100%. LT, John Fury radio silence is lovely. Make it a permanent thing. Yeah, John, like, made himself look stupid in Saudi Arabia. Totally let himself down. The headbutt and then the corner work. Epic fail. Epic fail. Yeah, one of the biggest epic fails in boxing, John Fury. Yeah. John Fury in Saudi Arabia. Market says Fury will probably be back on that wild board that go see Mr. Carefoot, yeah? They're going to see Mr. Carefoot. Yeah, he's a proper mug, Daniel. John Fury is a proper mug off. Headbutting the guy, busted his own face. The guy had a little mark, busted his own face, then tried to do Sugar Hill's job in the corner. And Fury lost the fight. Fury radio silence. Maybe he's radio silence. Isn't this woman having a baby? So that could be the reason. Anthony Mackin says he doesn't think Tyson has the balls to tell his old man to stay at home. Maybe he hasn't. But the people at Queensbury and TNT, I don't think they like they want to see John in there. I don't think they want to see him there. Yeah. They don't want to see him there. What for? He's got no need to be there. He's proved he's got no need to be there. Yeah. John Fury, Blue Collar says, this generation's Norman Stone, but at least Norman Stone was funny. Yeah. Yeah. John is just like, yeah. What did he say to Jake Paul? Or was it Jake Paul? After Tommy beats you, he's going to take your girlfriend and you'll shag her like a doggy. I said, oh, this. Wow. Yeah. When he took his shirt off, that was weird. Actually, I mean, got it weird. Yeah. Man. Does Sugar Hill stay? What about Sugar Hill? Do you think Sugar Hill stays for this rematch? Yeah, John lost the plot, man. John lost the plot. With that John early onset of dementia, Anthony. Yeah. Oh yeah, Mr. Cup. Yeah, he got burnt in it. Yeah, they probably threatened to break his legs, because he was going to sell the story, or he was going to take some kind of legal action, and all of a sudden, no, I don't want to mess with it. They went old school on him, bro. They went old school. Ace, he said Peter Fury is the boxing man of the Fury family. Tyson was a better athlete when with his uncle. With his uncle in the Wild Bull. He was with his uncle when he taking the Wild Bull. And his son, Huey, got pulled up with the Wild Bull. Yeah? They both got pulled up. Everyone forgets that Huey pulled up. Same violation. Nandrolone. Yeah, he definitely should leave Blue Collar. If he doesn't have full control of the camp, he should just walk and let Tyson deal with it. Daniel says, Beats, go look up that picture with John standing between Fury and Garner if you want to have a good laugh. He's a weirdo, man. He's a weirdo. He's a weirdo. But when Dillian called him Steve Bunce, what did he have to say? I didn't see all that energy when Dillian called him Steve Bunce. Remember? I didn't see that energy. Yeah. Mr. Careful was about to be turned into Mr. Broken Feet, Blue Collar. He didn't want to smoke. For some reason, either Frank went brick top or John went psycho. One of them two did. Something was did. Something was did. Or maybe it was a payment. Give him a little payment in it. Ain't got enough dough to pay him off. You know what I mean? Yeah, take that and shut your mouth this time. Take this, right? And if you're going to say anything, both your legs. Crack. Crack but both your legs open. Yeah. Yeah. Anthony Mackin says, when Sugar Hill does leave, we will get the full story of what goes on in that camp unless he's signed a non-disclosure agreement. Well, let's hope he hasn't signed a non-disclosure. You know what I mean? This the dirt, Sugar Hill. You know what I mean? Yeah, Dillian called him Steve Bunce. He didn't say nothing. Ugh. He kissed Sugar Hill on the lips. Did he? Yeah. Ugh. Gosh. Then again, I see Tyson kiss Jim Jacobs on the lips. So, but I don't know, like fucking boxing. I'm talking about Mike Tyson. I don't know, man. But boxing is a weird, a weird sport. Love it, but it's a bit dicey, isn't it? You know what I mean? Remember, Broner was grinding behind Madonna. I mean, that's when I stopped being a fan. When I saw that, so nah, we're done, AB, we're done. BG London says Sugar Hill wants that bread. Wow. Daniel thinks Andy Lee is the real one doing the training. Wow. Man, it could be curtains for Sugar. Could be curtains. Yeah, it was nasty, Star Fox, when he did it. And I said, nah, AB, we're done, son. We're done here, son. This is my stop, and I'm getting off. Yeah, Blue Collar says Sugar Hill is at risk of ruining his rep. He's a good trainer. Instructions on the fight night were correct. He wanted Tyson off that overhand before the knockdown. He needed to get a grip. Yeah, John was talking over him, man. Yeah. Yeah, if it look, yeah, you're right, Daniel. If he can't get his instructions to the fighter, he's got no business being there. What's the point? John Big Loudmouth. There's no point. Give it up. Give it up, man. Give it up. All right, what did BG say? Yeah, man, it's still live from earlier. It says, ask guys. Yeah, I'm going to close up in a minute. Daniel not impressed with Sugar Hill. Row B says Sugar Hill always having his top off sitting with Fury after fights. Okay, he thinks the man are a bit fruity. Bit fruity. Tutti fruity. Oh dear. All right, people. We'll end this stream. Peace.